Yeah, so it's $258.32.
Okay, sure. I have $300 on me.
Okay.
I'll need some change.
Yeah. Any tip? Because I can just keep it all.
I will not be tipping.
I understand.
I will not be tipping. I felt you doted on me, and I appreciate that, but I will not be tipping.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye.
Well,
Wah, 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 wah.
I hope that guy dies alone.
Welcome to the Town Show, a show where every week, myself, Ryan, and Mark, my co-host, along with our producer, Chris, continue to make our fictional town. With the aid of a special guest, we'll build buildings, erect landmarks, and make lore.
Ryan, you're trying to go off book on
I
that.
am going off book. I tried to go off book. And I paraphrased a little bit at the end, but I didn't stutter.
No, but you got it wrong.
Did I?
No, you got it right.
It's more or less what we do. This is the Town Show, and our special guest is Dave Shumka. Maybe you heard of Dave.
Hello, yeah. So I'll wait for the applause. Yeah, maybe you've heard of me.
Welcome
It's
to the
nice
show,
to be
Dave.
here. Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Well, before we get into you, let's Ryan already mentioned Chris.
I already got introduced.
Yeah,
I don't
but there
need
he
to,
is over there.
Don't need to introduce me anymore. Ryan did a fantastic job.
He
paraphrasing.
wove Chris into the
All off book.
all off book.
I think now next week you've got to be able to do that.
There's no way. There's no way I
It
can
was
do that.
so impressive.
Yeah.
There's no way.
That was a feat. Dave, we before we start,
Well, let's just start.
we get a lot of emails. We get so many emails, but many of them say
What's
that
the address?
it's the town show at kelly.ca.
Oh, good.
Anytime.
You can email anytime. Don't like a lot of people observe the 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. window.
No, this is
No, emails you can go because they don't wake you up. You know, if you email late,
Depends.
I'm not going to get.
Yeah.
Well, do you get notifications on your?
People might have a ding on their emails.
Yeah, some people have a ding on their emails, and you maybe are staying at their house and they don't know how to turn it off.
Yeah,
Yeah, right, yeah.
That's true. I'm just saying I don't have a ding on my email. So
When do you think you get the most emails? For me, it's overnight.
Yeah,
I wake up with so many.
It's like a pile of them that shovel through in the morning.
like, what are your emails about?
Mostly from stores. So the stores are like, here's 40% off. Hey, you left something in your cart.
It's like it's like a Hydra because I'll unsubscribe and then 7 more replace the ones I unsubscribed from. It's like I'm constantly trying to clean.
And a
them up.
hydra is a mythical creature. You cut off the head, another one grows.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Okay.
Dave, a lot of people say they came to our show through Stop
How do you
Podcasting
find about
Yourself.
this? From email?
Yeah, through emails. Yeah,
Okay.
through.
How do you find about this?
Yeah, how do we find about this?
Okay, come on. Be kind.
That's what we do.
So thank you for that.
Oh, because Stop Podcasting Yourself is my show that I host
Yes.
with Graham Clark.
With Graham
Yes.
Clark.
And you've both been on it.
Multiple times.
And so people must know that you've been on my show and they listen to your show, they love it, and then they email you.
100%.
Yeah, exactly. And
100%.
Yeah. And then Dave, also for listeners, you also produced Let's Make A.
Oh, yeah, you guys were on that too.
Yeah, we were on that too.
For all you Let's Make a heads out
Yeah.
there, it's a big special episode for
Yeah,
those
yeah,
people.
yeah. I was sort of the Chris of that episode. I'd sometimes hear my voice
Yeah,
in the
it's
background.
true.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
were
you
the,
were the
of,
Chris
of that. I wouldn't say that episode. I would say
Okay,
that
okay.
whole.
Yeah, sorry, this is what we do.
Oh, my God.
It's a real
Yeah.
sort of pounce on a
Any mistake.
turn of
Well,
phrase.
no, and there's going to be a lot of grist for your mill today.
Oh, grist.
Really good word.
Is that
is
Jermaine?
We were talking about Jermaine before the show. Before we were rolling.
Ryan wanted to weave Jermaine into the episode today, and
Still don't know how to do it.
yeah. Dave, where are you from? I think I know
I'm from Vancouver, British Columbia.
we
where
go.
we are right now.
There we go.
Yeah, you must get a lot of Vancouver people.
We've
We've had a
few
few Burnabys.
We got Maple Ridge, though. We danced around a little bit. North Van,
Sure, Tawasin.
Tawasin.
Have you had a Vancouver proper?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to.
No.
I don't want to have any erasure of anyone, but I can't remember.
Taz Van Russell.
Oh yeah, Taz.
Oh, Taz, of course, Taz for
Yeah,
sure.
But
we've had
come on.
North Van. We've had kind of
Kind of everywhere.
We're really.
Oh, and Ronald, right? And Ronald Dario.
Yeah, Ronald.
Sorry, Dave. You have to leave the show now.
Fine.
Dave, where did you grow up?
I grew up in Vancouver, British Columbia.
Yeah, what neighborhood though?
Oh, okay. I grew up in the Vancouver in the west side in I don't know, Kitsilano-ish. I never really knew the name for my neighborhood. I lived not far from I think where Ryan grew up. I'm probably your closest guest to Ryan's growing up place.
You guys grew up near each other.
Most likely, yeah. I bounced around. I mean, like, so
Ryan bounced around to a lot of. He was in juvie.
Dunbar.
For a
Yeah, I
few
bounced around. I was in juvie. I was the youngest MP ever elected for a while, kind of like a Dougie Howser MP.
Really? Doogie Howser MP.
Yeah, just a young MP.
Nice.
No, Dunbar, and also
Was Dunbar was that the like place to go when you were very small?
I mean, no, that was like kind of my high school days. Dunbar, I loved Dunbar had a movie theater. The street Dunbar had a movie theater. It had I think it was called Sodas.
Yeah, Sodas.
Sodas. It
It was like an old timey
sort
throwback.
of a vaguely 50s situation.
Oh, like burgers and stuff?
Yeah.
It was like a soda shop.
Yeah.
Right.
I guess.
I feel like it was one of those places that started with their theme when they opened, and then eventually was just like, yeah, we got a few poodle skirt pictures on the wall.
Yeah.
And other than that, it's like nachos and wings.
Yeah.
And we were like, they opened in 1988 or something, and it's still like the font was very, the awning was very 1988.
Yes.
So they didn't really hit the mark. Right?
No.
This is called Sodas.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
It's gone though.
Oh, that's too bad.
Yeah. But it's still, I think it's now a funky sports bar.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Okay. Great. Well, we should all go there.
Yeah. Well, the funkier the better for my sports bars.
Yeah. So
Wait. What makes it a funky sports bar?
It's not funky. It's a hipster sports bar.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it's, I think that's actually maybe closed too. I think they've had a few. The Soda's curse is
It's a cursed.
alive and well.
We've had this on the show before. A cursed spot.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. No, there's many of them
Yeah.
in many cities, including this one.
When you grew up in Vancouver, British Columbia, do you remember any cursed spots?
Besides Sodas.
Doesn't have to be business-wise. It could be a scary house or
Scary house. I don't know. Well, I mean, our next door neighbors, my parents used to threaten to make me go live with the Kaufmans.
Oh no! And what would happen?
Like that was the worst thing they could think of. That you they'd be like, "You're going to send you to the Kaufmans."
Yeah, they were just old people who had a white dog with, when you don't clean a white dog's eyes and there's like so much yellow goop under their eyes.
Yeah.
And so I was scared I was going to have to go live with the Kaufman dog.
Goopy-eyed dog.
Yeah.
Oh no.
For what offense? Like just for being a bad
Just
kid?
saying, Dave, you're generally bad. Yeah, we've been talking it over. We think you should go live with the
Kaufmans are okay with it.
Yeah, as long as they don't have to clean under your eyes.
Yeah, it's gonna be a clean trade. Their goopy dog for you. We get the goopy dog. They get you.
Yeah, that was probably the spookiest spot in the neighborhood.
The neighbors. Really?
Yeah, it was the place I was the most scared of.
Sure.
Oh,
And then under the deck. Under the deck was pretty scary.
Under the deck's scary for
I
sure.
definitely want a scene.
Spider webs.
I want a scene about this later, where there's like a with the dog. I think that's great.
Yeah.
Did you hang out at Sodas when you were young, like when you were a kid? Like
No, Sodas is a place you needed money.
Right.
Like, so
Yeah.
there's no place. So the big things you would do, and this show is just like memories. It's like a
it's
trip
all
down.
memories.
But like, are you worried that when you're building a town,
Yeah.
if you just keep looking to the past, you're just going to.
It's a really good point.
You
It's a good thing to think about.
You've been doing the show wrong, you guys.
Look, like Dave, tell us about your future.
Yeah, Dave, what town do you envision yourself living in
We'll
in
get
the
to that.
future? Yeah.
Oh, probably Zorbon 26.
There we go.
Oh my gosh, Sorbonne 26 is actually really a great place. I vacation there
Yeah.
But
It's
yes.
it's a love planet.
with
like
the
Ryza.
Miltronites. Yeah. So is that that's a Star Trek reference for sure. 'cause-
Ryza, yes, the pleasure planet, Ryza.
And is that in
It's a
Next
love
Gen-
planet and a pleasure planet?
It's both. It's
And
both.
you go to
You go for vacation and like everyone comes back so calm.
right, but it's not like families don't go.
No,
No.
not a family vacation.
Who it in what?
I think for a little bit they tried to, like Vegas, they tried to make it more family friendly.
But it's just like a swinging place.
I mean, like, I'm sure there are Trekkies out there that know a little bit more, but it always comes up in like, I'm taking my leave on Risa, or you should go to Risa.
Which Star Trek?
The Next Generation is
Okay.
the only one I really know a little bit. And Deep Space Nine a little bit.
Would you go as a couple, or would you go? Is it a honeymoon spot, or are you going?
I think you want to go alone, or maybe with a
no.
group of single friends.
So no.
I'm not entirely sure.
There haven't been any scenes on Risa that you're aware of?
They must have gone to Risa at one point.
I just envision everyone wearing tunics and being very
For
relaxed.
Sure. I mean, they went to that one pleasure planet where Wesley Crusher was going to get the death penalty.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't think that was Risa.
What was that
It
for?
was
Yeah,
for
why
like
did
a
he get the
perfect
death
planet.
penalty?
He spat his gum on the sidewalk.
Basically, they have like a rotating zone of like death penalty.
Oh my gosh.
So and that's how they keep everyone. Then there's no lawbreakers because you never know when you might be, and any infraction is death.
So it's a utopia, except
For this
except for
one
the,
thing.
except for the very easy to
this
get
roving death penalty.
Sure.
What do you mean roving?
Well, I think the zone switches and no one knows which zone it is at day to day.
Okay.
So you could, like, so
You
it's
could
not
get
to
a-
encourage people like, well, that's the,
Yeah.
so don't do anything bad there, but over here, you're fine.
Right. So we were talking about you. Where did you hang out as a kid?
I hung out at the pleasure store.
Risa.
I didn't really hang out so much.
Yeah.
I do remember like going. Dunbar was up a hill, and so you would go up Dunbar.
Yeah.
It was also on the way home from my walk home from school.
Mhm.
So you would like on your way back from school, you had 65 cents to. Here's how old I am.
Yeah.
To ride the bus, but
Right.
you could. Stop at the store outside the school that says no more than 5 students at a time allowed.
Oh, I remember those signs. Yeah.
Buy a bag of chips and then head home. Maybe stop at the card shop and get. Maybe I'll save up for a rookie card.
Hockey, baseball.
Yeah, hockey generally.
Yeah.
And then you'd walk across Dunbar. I had a very sad day on Dunbar. My friend and I went up the hill to go see Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
Oh yes, Kevin Costner.
And on site, the person selling tickets said, "You're too young."
Oh.
It's never happened before.
You're too young to,
Was it
to
PG-13?
understand this love story.
I don't know. I don't know what it was.
That movie couldn't be R.
Well, no.
They wouldn't sell enough tickets.
But
It
if
would've
it
been
came out in 91 or 92, I
That'd
would
be-
have been like 11.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
yeah.
But every now and then an R thing would get thrown on,
There was don't. But also, it's like
what was it rated?
when you're
PG-13.
yeah PG-13.
And
But
you were
there's-
And in Canada,
11
we
or
didn't
12?
have PG-13. We had 14 years.
Yeah, 14A.
Oh,
14,
okay.
Yeah.
But that age, that stretch of age, you could spot a kid and you could be like, you could be 16 or you could be 10. Like, how did they figure you were too young? I guess
I was so little.
Yeah.
But also, like, this just made me think, what was PG? Like, was there an age, like a mandatory age for PG
parental guidance.
Mm-hmm.
suggested?
Yeah, PGS.
Do you need it? You could be any age as long as you had your parents? So
No, I think PG anyone's allowed in.
Because
Well,
it's G.
G is anyone's
G
allowed
is
in.
anyone. But PG.
No, you could walk in as a kid and go see a PG.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but because
Because you're a latchkey kid.
yeah, that's what I would do.
Because you're in the Phantom Toll booth.
Yeah, I had a dollar theater that I could walk to, dollar movie theater, and so I saw every movie the second run. So it was glorious.
Well, that's amazing.
Yeah, you just walk down to the theater or skateboard, pay your dollar.
Did you ever get rejected? Like, I've never been rejected from a movie theater. Like,
I mean, I get rejected a lot now. Like, I'm carrying in my own bucket of popcorn.
Yeah.
I'm drunk.
The only issues I ever had would be renting movies, and then they would call my parents or my friends' parents
To
and
check?
then, to see if we were allowed, and then they would always be like, "Yeah, it's fine."
What were you renting?
Okay. So at one point we rented the now debunked but was thought to be real violence Faces of Death movie,
Okay.
and have you ever heard of this?
no.
Is it a snuff film?
No. It's like footage of people. This is pretty dark, but it was later found out that all of them
Are fake.
are fake.
I see.
Yeah. But we rented that. The guy was like trying to convince my friend's dad. He was like, "Are you sure?" And he was like, "Okay." Just like, it was very 80s. It was very like,
Yeah,
you kind of
right.
get away with whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So Movie theater, you got turned away from.
Yeah, I mean, I since went back to it.
Yeah,
I never
right.
saw the movie though.
You've
It's
never
like
seen
even till now.
No, I never saw Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
It's good.
Yeah, I have one song from the soundtrack, but it was
We all do.
It was a
because it was on
banger.
Bryan Adams.
I keep trying to remember it, but I keep doing the Three Musketeers one. What's the?
Make it.
That's
Three
that's
Musketeers.
Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
That's Three Musketeers.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Everything I do.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I
right.
do it for you.
Yeah. Oh, Bryan
He had a
Adams.
real good run of soundtrack songs.
And did you guys both grow
Don
up with
Juan
Brian?
DeMarco.
Did you grow up with Bryan
I
Adams?
didn't know that. I did.
Because he's
Have
from
you
here.
ever really?
I had Waking Up the Neighbors on cassette.
Yeah, I had it on
listened to
CD.
it. Yeah.
That was a song that was never mind.
Is it a memory?
Well, no, it's not a memory. It's just like pop culture trivia. But,
Oh, okay. Let's do a quick pop culture trivia.
pop
Come on.
culture.
Well, they had to amend the laws about. In Canada, we have Canadian content where like 35% of all the music you play on the radio has to be Canadian.
Yeah.
And the way they determine what is Canadian, they use the MAPL system. MAPL, music, artist, production,
called the
and
Maple
lyrics.
system.
Wow.
And you need to satisfy two of music, artist, production, or lyrics.
Right.
Artist is Canadian with Bryan Adams.
Yes.
Yeah.
But the music was not fully written by him.
him.
It was
Ah.
written by him and British and American people.
Right.
Lyrics, same thing. And production, it was produced in England. So they had to like come up with like semi-points
Yeah.
just so he would qualify.
I bet Dougie Howser MP had a hand in that.
He probably did, yeah. Well, we got to have Bryan Adams on the radio.
But my party will be ruined.
But yeah, I was going to slow dance with a girl. and I don't have the CD or tape, so I have to get it off the radio.
Oh man. Okay.
The episode writes itself.
Yeah. Yeah. So just to cover our bases here, did you, when you were growing up, was there any local like celebrity people that were
Bryan
like
Adams, yeah.
Yeah, but not actual celebrities.
Oh, yeah.
Like like the unicycle person or like that you would see growing up.
Growing up is such a it makes it so difficult because I rarely left my block.
Oh really?
Yeah, like how do
You would like go to school. You would like yeah. Well, I mean that's sometimes people would hang around the block. You know.
Yeah, Jenny.
From the.
Yeah, but I was so fooled by the rocks that she got.
She's even telling you not to be.
I know, but it didn't work on me. I think it's a trick.
You thought she was like double.
Yeah.
Double bluff.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
right.
She
Yeah.
said, she explicitly said, don't be
Yeah.
fooled.
No, I will be fooled. Okay.
I mean, there were definitely like kids who just would come knock on your door and like, hey, do you want to play? Or we had a trampoline. Our next door neighbors
nice.
would just come over and be like,
Oh, trampoline.
can we jump?
So good.
Trampoline house.
Can we
Yeah.
jump?
Yeah.
That was their big catchphrase.
Can we jump?
Can we jump?
Yeah, get back out there and jump. Is that what you
jump?
say? Go ahead and jump.
Can we jump?
Can we jump? And I'd be like,
Next
wait.
up is Cooey Jump.
And those were the Kaufmans. They would come over. And jump.
Like, not you.
I was so scared. But actually, no, the people who, after the Kaufmans moved or died, the family that moved in after them, they were the Qui Jump family.
Oh,
Can we
really?
jump? Can we
It was
jump?
literally the same house?
Yeah.
Wow.
And then I had, in the neighborhood, I mean, there was a boy.
Yeah.
Go on.
There was a boy who, I don't know how he got invited to my brother's birthday party. Nobody wanted him there.
Yeah, yeah.
And everyone was like, leave. I think my mom was just being nice to this poor boy.
Oh.
And my brother was like, hey, this will be funny. I'll get a staple gun.
Yeah.
I'll make sure that there's no staples in it.
Yeah.
And I'll go up and I'll staple him in the arm. But of course, there's no staples in it. It'll be like it'll scare him.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah,
It's my
Was
party.
there one in the
There's
chamber?
one in the chamber.
Oh my god.
Hey, stapled his arm?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
And that's the local celebrity, the boy.
And his,
Oh, stapled
and his
arm.
shirt is still attached to his arm. What was the fallout?
Oh, well, that must have been. Because it was your brother who did it. It was your brother's birthday party.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, then so he was like allowed.
Diplomatic immunity.
Yeah, diplomatic. He's like, it's my birthday.
I think my brother was such a nice kid that they were like, well, yeah, of course he didn't mean to do that.
Yeah,
Right.
And what a weird thing.
Oh my gosh.
Stop going around
That
stapling
would
people.
hurt so bad, especially if you're just a young
I don't know.
boy.
If you're just like,
I mean, it couldn't hurt more than a shot.
if you see people who have those big scars from
Staple guns?
immunizations.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
from whatever part of the world they had those in.
Yeah.
Couldn't be much worse than that.
Yeah.
But I guess this kid probably got tetanus.
Yeah, the opposite. Yeah. He was given tetanus. Oh, man.
Good.
Yeah. I mean, I want to get into it, you guys. Unless there's anything else you want to tell us about your neighborhood,
But Vancouver in general.
Vancouver, your
Yeah,
favorite.
to Dave's point, like we do harp on like basically from when you're born to when you're like 15. You know, other
Let's open it up.
towns. Like, is there any characters from when you're 20?
Sure.
You've lived here for a long time, Dave.
Yeah, and there have been many characters in our fair city.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's a character? No. Who's a dude? Well, of course there's a guy who I get people mixed up. There was a guy who dressed as who looked like Santa, who would just always walk around. And then there was a guy who sang opera as he walked. Were those the same
I think
guy?
there's been a couple opera singers.
And
but
there's
I
like that Tom Selleck looking guy too. Remember? Kind of 10 years ago.
Tom Selleck.
Was he a singer?
No,
Did
he's
he-
just kind of a guy who looked like dead ringer for Tom Selleck here in Vancouver. And
You mean just like you would see him at the store?
you'd see him and everyone would see him, and then he played into it a little bit, and he dressed like Tom Selleck.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct me if I'm wrong, listeners.
There's a guy that is always near my son's daycare that he'll walk by with his dog.
Do you want to tell the listeners where the day
And-
is?
Well, if I do, we'll edit it out. He looks like a very thin Santa Claus, and my son's always like, "It's Santa!" like pointing to the guy that kind of waves. I think he gets it a lot.
Is he very thin, like the old guy in the heart-shaped box video?
I don't know.
He wore a Santa hat too. Climbed up on a crucifix.
Does he do that?
Yes,
I
yes,
see.
that happens. Okay, what I want to do is I want to get it. Oh, do you have any pitches for what our town should have? What should our startup now? No longer a startup town. We have an industrial area.
What's the industry?
Well, there's a pencil factory there, and then there's a newspaper printing, and then there's a bunch of raves.
Well, because you need warehouses.
Yeah,
Is that
exactly.
right?
Yeah. The industrial area happened because we needed to have a rave.
Okay, so you have that. You've got
We have a fountain in the middle.
a fountain.
We've got.
Do people come to the town? Like, is it a tourist spot?
No, it's strictly not a tourist town.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it strictly not?
It's strict. Like we had an episode where it was declared that tourists are not welcome.
Yeah. It's not a place you want to go.
Yeah. Which is weird because there's a lot of tourist friendly things about the town.
Yeah, pencil
Yeah.
factory.
We have a whole like town kitsch like souvenirs like that are just selling to the townies.
Well, do you have a 50s style diner?
No.
Let's
No, we
do that.
absolutely don't.
Let's do
Yeah,
that.
let's do a 50 style diner.
You guys work there. I'll come in as a customer.
Okay. So I was telling her, you can't do that anymore, you know? You can't put the spoons that way. You know what she said to me?
What'd you say?
Hang on.
Oh, wow. The door jingle is a duck.
Nothing
Yeah.
says 50s like a duck.
Hey, wow. This place
Welcome
is
to
great.
Quackers, the 50s style diner.
That's a lot of ducks and 50s stuff.
Welcome to Quackers.
Okay, well, just one, please.
Yep, we're conjoined waiters.
We are the conjoined waiters.
I heard about you.
Yes.
I heard about you.
We're just going to
too.
get you our Quackers and cheese to start.
Oh, but
and
you
then
both went a
can-
different.
Yeah,
Whoops. Yeah.
Oh, no.
and we're always finishing each other's.
Sandwiches.
Oh, you too.
Here's your Quackers and cheese.
So you're the Quacker brothers?
That's right.
That's right, sure.
Yeah.
I'm Jacob Quacker.
Jacob Quacker.
And I'm Jacob Quacker Jr.
Interesting.
We're conjoined father son.
Yeah, we're joint father and
Oh,
son.
conjoined father and son.
So
Yeah.
they're father and son twins.
I heard about this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're not the Quacker brothers. That was my mistake.
That's what we go by.
Oh, you go.
We go by the Quacker Brothers. It's easier. It's
easier.
shorthand.
People think we're brothers.
Okay, I'll take a menu.
Okay, here you go.
Sure.
Whoa, this is very 50s.
Yeah.
What is this? What is this made of? This is.
It's made out of records.
Oh.
Yeah. It's made out of
Wow.
old record albums.
Oh, it's hard to turn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like the 50s. And then you just put it back in the jukebox when you're done.
Oh, okay.
Are you done?
Hey, well, I'm ready to
You know what
order.
you're okay.
Oh, you were okay.
Yeah, ready to order. Just a classic burger, fries, and shake.
All
Can
right.
you please say the name of it?
Oh, yeah, sure. The Quacker Burger and the Mallard shake.
And the fries?
And the fries are the What do the ducks do? Quack, they quack, and they mate for life. The mate for life fries.
Okay, so we got one Quacker Burger, the Duck Shake,
No, the mallard shake.
the Mallard Shake, and the Mate for Life fries.
Okay, I'll just go tell the cook that. You
Okay,
stay here.
I'll stay here.
Oh, the two of you. Okay, you guys have worked on this for a long time. How long have you been open? Since the 50s?
No, it's a 50s style diner.
Yeah.
You know,
When did it open?
1988.
Yeah, 1988. We were so excited that Back to the Future 2 was going to come out, and so we decided it's time.
Yeah, as a father-son
Now,
duo.
Back to the Future 2. How much 50s is in the Back to the Future 2? A lot?
A
some.
lot.
Plenty?
Yeah.
The first one more, though.
First one,
First,
so
one
much.
first one takes place in the 50s.
Yeah,
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
We love to watch that.
Yeah.
While we decorate our 50s style diner.
I see a lot
which
of
is called
stuff.
Quackers.
I see like a duck with kind of like a leather jacket and sort of a
Slicked back
Yeah.
feathers.
a duck tail.
A
Is it
duck
called
tail.
duck,
Yeah.
duck tail
Yeah.
haircut?
Yeah.
Well, that's
It's
good.
actually ducked tail. It's like it's like
duct tape.
Yeah, like duct tape. Yeah.
Oh, your food's ready.
Oh, perfect.
Here it is.
Ah.
One Quacker Burger.
That's right.
One fries that made for life. And of course, the
A
shake
mallard
is a
shake.
mallard shake.
Thank you so much.
So that's real duck sauce in the shake. Yeah.
I sauced the duck myself.
Great. Thanks.
Sure.
Okay.
Are you expecting anyone else here?
No.
Okay, I'll just
eating
take this
along.
other.
Yeah.
I'll take the other cup.
Yeah.
over
I'll
here.
take this glass. Too.
Yeah, sure.
You won't be needing that.
Just
I'm
me.
gonna take this chair. You don't need the chair because no one's sitting on it.
That's right.
Okay. I'll just.
I'm just gonna take it. I'm just saw half the table
Yeah.
off. Vooba, vooba, vooba.
I'll just take the table. And I'm going to take this side of the window. You're not going to need to look out this
No,
side
you're
of the
right. I
window.
guess you're right. Yeah.
Oh, and
we
this
go.
50s style song we're listening to, I'm going to take out the drums and the guitar.
That would be half of the song.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Enjoy.
I'm all done.
You mostly licked your fingers.
Okay. What do I owe you? I guess 1950s price is probably like a nickel and a pop.
No, it's it's still the future now. We're in the future.
I see.
Yeah, so it's
I was doing a little
$258.32.
Okay. Sure. I have 300 on me.
Okay.
I'll need some change.
Any tip? Because I can just keep it.
I
all.
will not be tipping.
I understand.
I will not be tipping. I felt you doted on me, and I appreciate that, but I will not be tipping.
There you go.
Thank you. Okay. Bye-bye.
Well,
Wah, 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 wah.
I hope that guy dies alone.
Okay, we might have to go back to Quackers.
Do you have you noticed the thing when you now go, pay for something and there's a tip on the little screen?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They don't want they'll prepare it for you and they'll say, and there's just a little question on there for you.
They won't say tip.
Yeah.
Just a little survey.
Just a question's going to come up there for you. How much do you want to tip?
Oh, that's a great question. How much
Every
do I want to-
option gives more money to the
Yeah.
situation.
18%, maybe, I don't know, 20%, 25, 30%. I don't know.
I
We'll
like
see.
it when they have cute little themed, like titles for the different number of tip, like 10%. is
Oh,
like,
really
And
good.
then, 20% is, wow, whoa,
Yeah,
wee.
wowie zowie.
Yeah. Like,
Can we go back into Quackers and see what they've named their tip option?
oh, yeah,
Okay,
sure.
Well, since he's elected not to tip, maybe you're a different character.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Hello. Hey, boys. That sure was a nice burger, fries, and a shake.
What remind me what burger you got?
I got the Quaker burger, and I got the mallard shake.
Oh, just the same as the other
and I
guy.
got the made of well, yeah, it's a very classic combination.
Oh, I see you didn't get the cork. Never mind. That's what we're going to do. I was going to do it. We don't need to do that. Would you, here's your bill.
Yep.
Just fill it in.
Okay.
And there's just going to be
Just going to ask you a little question there.
A question.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Well, 10%. It says, "Wow, what a bill!"
Yep.
I guess
It does
because
say
of the
that.
beak.
Yeah.
Yep.
And then 15%. It says
You wrote
I wrote this
15%.
one, yeah.
it says eggs.
Eggs.
Ducks come from eggs.
Yeah.
I guess.
I just wrote it. I thought it would just be simple. I just wrote eggs.
I thought you were going to say excellent service.
I
but
did too, but I stopped short of just saying eggs.
And then 20% is fly south.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it says fly south with a big exclamation point.
Yeah.
on it.
Fly south. We say that here at Quackers when we're excited.
Ah.
Fly south.
Well,
Okay.
I better press that one.
Oh, you skipped 25, 30, and 35.
Oh, I
And what about 46,
there's so
47?
many. Why don't one of you guys read them?
I know what they say, but I'll read
My
them.
glasses.
Yeah. 25 says, sleep with one eye open in a group of huddles.
Is that,
Yep.
is that something ducks do?
Yeah. Oh, 30% says false area. God, everything I'm saying is never
False-
mind. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The duck reproductive system is very
Oh, I see.
competitive.
Yeah. Right.
It is a competitive reproductive
Yeah.
system. It's one of the more competitive
I
reproductive
backed myself into a corner I want to get out of. Okay, let's change scenes.
Quackers, 50 style diner.
What I really want to do,
Quackers Brothers.
I want to go to a meeting about a production where they have to adhere to the Maple system, only it's the town's version of the Maple
Yes,
system.
the town should have its own system
Yeah.
of.
Local.
I mean, we don't have a name of the town.
Yeah.
But it can start with the letter T, because town.
Well, maybe it's like, well, it's like the way Maple is like, Canada does Maple. Maybe it's like, the pencil system, and then
Yeah.
we and then we do a.
Sure, and it's well, in Canada we have Canadian content which we call CanCon.
Yeah.
They could have Town
Town
Con.
Town con. Yeah.
Maybe it spells out tuna.
Okay.
Town, U word, no A. And then
Do we want to have a scene where the committee deciding?
Yeah.
on
Yeah.
what it is?
Let's do. I'm gonna. Okay. Well. No. Listen. That's enough.
We need to protect the heritage of our town, and it begins and ends with having our own music on the radio.
Exactly. There's too many things coming in from outside of town.
But how do we know what the artists in our town? How do we know that their music is local?
They need a list to adhere to.
I think it's important that every song that comes onto the radio adheres to 2 of a random assortment of items in a list.
So you're saying we have a list.
Yeah.
And then if the song in question it gets at least 2,
Yes.
it's fine.
Now,
Well, if it gets 1, but then it almost gets a couple of the other ones, then we can maybe.
we can finagle a bit.
Yeah.
So I think I've written out the word in honor of Lick Lake, the word tongue.
Tongue. Okay.
TONGUE. Okay. So town.
Town.
Okay, so the town that means they come from the town.
They come from the town.
Right.
Oh. Only. Town only.
Only.
So if they qualify, but if they come from the town and they're only from the town,
yes.
then they can be on the radio.
They can be on the radio.
Now we're cooking.
TOU?
No, out of town.
TON.
And no
Out of town. So they come from the town. Only the town. And no out of town. Geez, I hope you're from the town. Jesus. Traditionally spelled with a J.
Yeah, but I've seen it spelled G's. G-E-E-Z.
G.
Oh, like
G.
I hope you're from
G.
town.
I hope you're from the town.
Yeah.
You.
Under no circumstances.
No, it's like you're saying. You're not from here.
Where did you say you come from again?
Where was
That's
that?
good. So wait a minute. If they check that box, they can be on the radio.
As long as we gotta keep an eye on that one.
So somebody comes in, they're like, I'm from somewhere.
That one means if we don't quite know where they're from.
Okay. And E.
Elsewhere. You're not from there, are you?
There we go.
Okay.
So, to
To review.
Yeah.
town. You're from the town.
Only
the
town.
town. Nowhere else.
Nowhere else.
No else.
G. I hope you're from the town. Where did you say you were from? And E. Elsewhere.
You better not be from there.
Okay.
Here, we got it.
Okay. Now, let's go through every song we hear and see if we could check it off. So here's Bryan Adams' song from the hit movie Robin Hood, Prince of Thieves.
I don't think he checks off any of the. Well, he does. Well, I don't know where he's from.
Where did he say he was from?
That's one.
I guess it works. Oh, they have to do 2, right?
Yeah, and another one.
Yeah.
Is he from the town?
I don't think so.
He's not only from
He's
the
not
town.
only
either.
from the town either.
And no elsewhere.
We can't play this song.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Is Dua Lipa from here?
Where did you say she was from again? Everyone's gonna check that box, right?
I'm flabbergasted. I don't know what to do.
Well, we better follow you home.
Okay. Hope my stupid kid isn't playing his damn guitar. Doing his damn... I'm tired all day. I'm in the car still tired all day trying to regulate music and my kid playing music at home.
You turn on the radio.
Son of a bitch!
Hi, this is the radio playing on your car, or maybe it's at home. This is... What's the name of a radio station?
Why is this on the radio?
It's
WQ89, Carl Ringer.
WQ89. This is Carl Ringer. Next up, we have no songs to play, as all of the songs are having to go through an evaluative process. So
it's working.
Hey, Dad.
Hey, son, how you doing?
Welcome to
The damn rock music!
I was just playing my damn rock music.
You had that under your coat when you hugged me? The guitar and the amp?
I was just happy to see you, actually.
I've had a long day regulating music.
Hi, honey, you home?
Yes!
Oh, your father's in a mood.
Dad, do you want to hear the song that I recorded and I'm going to send it to the radio station?
Well, let's hear it, and then I'll apply my little thing, too.
Your father has a new thing he can apply songs to.
Well, you're fine with
You apply your songs.
Prow. Dad, you're my hero.
Oh, my God.
And you're totally the best.
Oh, my God.
Dad.
It's really sweet.
Thanks.
I feel bad in the car. I should tell you in the car I was really ripping you a new one.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, you didn't have to tell him
I know.
that.
Well, you didn't. You caught some strays too.
I did.
In the
Oh,
car.
did I?
Okay.
Yeah.
It's okay. We deserve it.
No, I'm wrong. I'm terrible. I'm too angry, and I gotta control my emotions more when I've got such a calm, reasonable, rational, talented
I
family.
don't understand what's going on at work to make you so stressed out.
It's just confusing. I can't tell if we're banning music or trying to encourage it.
Well, maybe trying to encourage it. Can Buddy's song be on the radio?
I don't know if I decide, like, yes, I mean, like, but there's still, like, you have to go sell your song, right? I'm just for the part of the, after it's been sold.
If it becomes a song.
Yeah.
and-
Well,
Yeah.
but remember, I wasn't born in town. I was, I was
yeah.
born just outside.
Where was he born again?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
But does it count that I was raised in town?
It does, but
No, it doesn't, Diane. It doesn't. Based on what we worked on today, I don't think it does.
I think you need to rework that system. It's all town-based.
You're right.
You're talking about the tongue system?
Tongue.
You know tongue system already?
Oh, yeah, we learned that in school.
Wait a minute. It was just... How on earth? Who's your teacher?
We have a very up-to-date history class where we learn today's history today.
And I'm the teacher. I'm sorry, I was just home tutoring your son.
You sound like me.
I was the guy at the meeting.
Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So
You're here now?
I was just tutoring your son.
Oh, okay.
Where's Mom?
Just in the basement. Okay. You say, where's Mom?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's put down to the basement.
Okay, I'll leave you too.
Okay, bye. Okay, no.
The tortured man.
Poor guy. I mean, poor
I
family,
think it's very
really.
similar to how Bryan Adams grew up.
Oh, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What do we want to go? Oh, I want to see the next door neighbor house with the dog, but maybe, I don't know, maybe, what do you think?
Kaufman's?
Yeah, I kind of want
Shout out
to,
the Kaufmans.
I kind of want to visit a Kaufman style house.
Well, there were two things my parents did when I was a kid
Okay.
to threaten me.
Okay.
And this is, I mean, check my privilege. One, you're going to go live with the Kaufmans
Yeah.
and their weird dog.
Yeah.
And the other one was, Christmas is coming up. Let me just dial Santa. And this was when, we had
Landlines.
and
Yeah.
they would, but I'm a dumb kid. I don't know how many numbers you need to dial. So my parents dial 6 numbers.
Right.
Looks authentic. This is a real phone. They hold it up to their ear. Santa, yeah. Dave is not eating his vegetables.
Okay.
Hello.
Yeah. Let's do that. But in this case, the family, they actually call a guy who's in on the joke, who's in on the scheme.
Okay.
Okay. So you be the family,
Okay.
and I'm going to be Santa on the other end.
Okay.
Hey,
Fuck you. What? Mom.
Roger.
Yeah. You heard me.
Where do you learn that language?
I had enough. There's no music on the radio anymore.
And that bothers you? You get all that sports talk now.
At the Funky Sports Bar? Or whatever? I don't know. Whatever. I'm just I'm a young guy. I'm 10.
Yeah, I get it. Oh, you know what? I'm an understanding mother. No, I'm not.
Oh, wait.
You stop saying fuck you to me.
I won't.
Say it again.
Fuck you.
That's twice.
Oh, yeah?
You say it 3 times, you know what happens.
How about I just imply it with my eyes?
Okay. Well, I think you're going to have to go live next door.
No. No.
Yeah, with the Geraldsons.
The Geraldsons?
I changed their name. You know their real name, though.
I know what you're supposed to. I know what you're referencing.
Yeah.
The Geraldsons? Mm-hmm. But they're so weird. They're just an old couple living their life.
Did someone say the Geraldsons?
No.
Yeah, and they just got new hearing aids.
Why is he dressed like Santa?
Are you? Oh! It's me, Santa. Santa Geraldson. Oh! Are you gonna come live with us today?
Did you confuse punishments?
I've been having a lot of trouble at work.
Oh, now Santa understands you're not eating your vegetables.
You already admitted who you are. You came in
said-
and said, "Did someone say Geraldson?"
I know the Geraldsons.
Okay.
Santa Geraldson here. Are you gonna come live with us in the North Pole next door?
Wait, so
You don't need to understand it. It's your punishment, and you just need to deal with it.
Fine, you know what? I shouldn't have said that.
Our white dog has never been clean. His eyes, goopy goops.
But he does have that glowing red nose.
He really does. And he guides our way.
Well, maybe I do want to live over if you truly do have the North Pole next door.
Oh, we love to have you and come over.
Fine,
and
you
live.
know what? I'd love to see it.
Fine, I'd love you to see it then.
Fine. I'll be over
you know
tonight
what?
for dinner.
Yeah,
Okay,
he's coming over in 2 minutes and have plenty of vegetables ready for him.
It's just that maybe Mrs. Claus and I have some plans tonight.
But you're not Santa Claus, you're Santa Gerald.
I'm Mrs. Geraldson Claus and I have some plans tonight. We have to clean. We still have to prepare your room in the North Pole next door.
Okay.
So
I'm calling your bluff.
Yeah, we're both calling it.
what? Why am I in trouble? I'm just Santa Geraldson. Oh, none of you are getting any toys this year.
Oh, fuck.
What?
You are on my naughty list.
Ugh.
Well,
And you wanted to do that scene?
I guess. I mean, that took a turn. I like Santa Geraldson.
Joe.
I think
doing his best.
I think that's canon, and I think we can talk, but I think that the Santa Claus is Santa Geraldson.
They just have one local Santa?
Yeah, and he's Santa Geraldson.
Can we rename Dougie Howser MP?
I mean, I don't mind it being called Dougie Howser MP, but I would like to maybe
Just see a quick
check
scene.
in.
Just see a quick scene from
Quick
the TV
scene.
show. Maybe it's a TV show. That
Yeah, maybe it's a
exists.
TV show.
TV show about a boy member of parliament?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The youngest ever, 13
Yeah.
years old.
And he's a genius.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he's a genius.
And there's somebody's watching this show.
Yeah.
It's just okay.
You know what, Mr. Speaker?
Sit down!
No, I won't sit down. I learned
All right.
a lot of my friends have summer jobs delivering newspapers, working at washing dishes. But not me. I am a sitting member of this legislative body. I have a staff. I'm responsible for some people's livelihoods. It's too much for me to deal with. I don't understand the checks and balances in the parliamentary system. I'm struggling.
Oh, I didn't know. I'm not used to members of parliament reaching out for help.
That's because I'm a new breed. I'm 13 years old and I'm not afraid to ask for help. And for that reason, I'm voting against
Oh!
Bill C-17 that would outlaw skateboarding.
We recognize the young MP.
You should have to balance, like, teenager stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Go to another scene.
Okay, how about this? Like, he's on a date with his crush.
That's right.
But he's also he's answering questions in question period.
Okay.
He's running back and
dating
forth.
and debating.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So,
the name of the episode. Dating
I'll
and
be
Debating.
so
You're running back and forth between Mark and myself.
Yeah.
And I am your crush.
Yeah, because, wow, it's so nice to finally have a chance to just hang out with you.
Oh yeah, I think it's really cool that you're like a member of Parliament.
Oh, Parliament! Whoops.
Yes, I have a question over here. Where did he go?
Hey, Diane. Why don't you sit down here and see if you can get the waiter's attention?
Okay, I'll try.
I just gotta go to the bathroom really quickly.
Okay, take your time.
Yes, my question is about the proposed tunnel between the two arcades. What's going on with that? And have you earmarked funds for that to be built?
Mr. Speaker, I find it interesting that the honorable member opposite now wants to talk about this after there's been an open committee for 3 months, and he knows full well that he could have asked a question then, and now when the media is focused, he comes to task. My question to him is, if he's not going to pay attention when the committee is happening, why should we pay attention to him now? And also, I have to go to the bathroom. Oh, hey, Diane, sorry.
Hey, it's okay. You had a long journey in the bathroom, and I understand. I ordered us a milkshake with 2 straws.
2 straws? Oh, no, that makes me think of something else.
Straws
Here
are
you
kind of
go.
like a tunnel.
Yeah, they are. Just a second. Okay.
I was gonna give them a quacker mallard shake. Anyway.
Oh, yeah, I love Cracker Mallet Shake. Oh, I'm sweating. That's
Yeah.
hard to do a show like that.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
were really running back and forth.
How do you think Mrs. Doubtfire feels?
I think that really happened. I think we just because if they're talking about the tunnel, I think it just really happened. But they don't. That means they have a parliament. That doesn't make sense.
A parliament, so a tunnel between 2 arcades?
There was an episode with a tunnel.
That's a proposed.
But it was
It's an
it was an
above
above ground tunnel between 2 arcades.
Never mind.
Yeah. I think we're coming to an end here, right?
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
pretty close.
Yeah.
We could do one more.
Let's
I feel
do it.
like
Okay.
Do you have a request, Chris?
I'm just trying to square whether Dougie Howser MP is a show or is it just a kid within the town?
I feel like it has. Personally, I would vote show.
It's
Yes,
a show.
but it's a show that takes place in the town.
That's filmed and produced in the town.
Yes.
Okay, let's go. Let's square that.
Let's square that.
And so people we've just watched the first cut, and we're the people making the show.
There you go.
Yeah.
And we've just finished watching.
Notes. It's a note
It's
session.
a note session. Yeah.
So, yeah.
I just don't know
I
why.
like
I mean,
it. Dating and debating. I like it.
I think we should. Are we going to stay in this? Are we staying here? Are we committed to filming every episode in this town?
Well, we're filming here, yeah, but it takes place in Ottawa. I mean, we built all the studios. I mean,
yeah, we
got
built that beautiful parliament set.
Yeah,
and the Senate set, and
we're
the
just getting
Rideau
a
Hall.
we're getting a lot.
24 Sussex and Stoneway.
We have built. There's a lot of infrastructure that we've committed to here. I understand.
And you've read the series Bible, and you know he starts off as a member of Parliament. By season 3, he's Prime Minister, 15-year-old Prime Minister.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going through what he's going through and also going through what the country's going through.
And you remember his slogan that he had for his election.
I forgot. It's been a while since I've read the Bible or seen the first episode.
Here it is. Just open it up and read it.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, when he makes his bid to be prime minister. Let's see. Oh yeah, it says I may be 16 now, but I was 13 when I started.
That's right.
Yeah.
And that's on the side of a bus.
But I don't get that. Like I guess he's just saying he's 16.
Yeah, he's saying that he's getting older.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. Because then he says not too young to be prime minister. But isn't he legally?
Legally, yes, but
It's so that we don't have that in our constitution here. It's kind of all up in the air. I don't know.
Yeah.
Could a horse be prime minister?
Let me see. According to your Bible, yes. Wait, why is that in here?
Well, because then we know that in the 3rd season he runs against a horse, which is a thing that happened in Canada with Ben Johnson and a real horse.
It was a foot race.
Yeah.
Was it? Okay, you know what? I think we should just get through this pilot episode first, and then we can talk about season 3 in success, okay? I think we need to recast Dougie.
Oh, me too. He's terrible.
He's terrible.
He's terrible. It's like sometimes he's like he can't even think of what to say.
He got so sweaty.
he was barely running.
We have hair and makeup. Why is he so sweaty?
He was barely running. He said, "Oh, I'm out of breath," and he was like just kind of like shaking his shoulders, pretending to run.
Well,
Yeah.
I think part of the problem is we don't account for editing. We're making him run back and forth from set to set. We're shooting it live.
I think we're doing this too much like a play.
Yeah, we should maybe shoot it like a television show, and maybe like shoot one of the like maybe do the Parliament side first, then do the date scenes. That way, we're not having to like keep both sets working. Yeah,
Because we're getting killed on union fees.
I just don't understand TV. I come from the theater.
Well,
Yeah.
look, that's why we're committed to making this show in this town. Okay, we're all gonna learn together.
Okay,
Okay, we're all gonna learn together.
okay.
Okay,
Okay.
Dougie Howser, MP.
So, are you gonna fire?
Oh, also, we are getting sued by Dougie Howser, MP.
Yeah, I thought it was a clever name,
Yeah.
but I didn't realize you couldn't
I thought
do
by
that.
changing the P to D that we were in the clear.
I thought this was a spin-off, and it's not has nothing to do with it.
No,
I thought we were going to change both D's and just make it Poogie Howser MP.
Well, why don't we?
I think that'll solve the being
That'll
sued.
solve it. So it's now Poogie Howser,
Yeah, Poogie
MP.
Howser, MD. Do we need to change the Hauser? Poozie
No,
There's no-
let's
no.
write it
There's
out.
Okay.
there's no D's in it.
Yeah, it's true. There's no
gonna be-
D's to
our hands are
change.
tied.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, well, that's a wrap on the pilot. I hope the next 29 episodes go great.
Are you going to fire our young actor?
Yeah, I'll go talk to him.
Okay, let's see that scene.
Hey, Ronnie.
Hey, just writing in my diary.
Hey. Oh, hey.
Dear diary, great day at work today. I could do this forever.
Just like the character.
Yeah, just a second. I have one more thing to write.
Okay, yep.
Just put down a down payment on my parents' home, so now they don't have to be homeless anymore.
Oh, no.
Just you and me, diary. We're gonna get through this together. Money and this job will solve things.
The amount of times I've walked in on someone narrating their diary.
Just a second, dear diary. One more thing.
Yeah.
And I'm paying. I've just put a down payment on sweat gland surgery
Oh,
because
no.
I've been so sweaty lately at
no.
work.
Oh, no. Ronnie.
Sincerely, Ronnie.
Ronnie.
Yeah.
Ronnie. It's the worst part of the job.
Oh. I can think of a bunch of bad parts of the job.
You're fired.
Hmm.
We're recasting. It's not working.
I was going to say, like, if you got hit by a bus, that would be a bad part of your job.
Yeah, but that's not part of my job.
I want to cut quickly to
I suppose you're right. I'm not a genius like my character.
I'm going to cut quickly to a surgical room where I just got a down payment for a sweat gland surgery.
Okay.
Oh, fantastic. Martha,
Yes.
we just got a down payment on sweat gland surgery.
Oh.
Yeah.
For both of us?
Yeah. No, I'm going to be performing the surgery.
I see.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. You're the doctor.
I'm the doctor.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Martha, this is the worst part of the job.
What?
You're fired.
But me, I'm only 13.
Bus coming through. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, that's how you
Perfect.
end the
Okay, that's how you end the show.
show.
All right, Chris,
Oh
let's
my
go through quickly. What do we
God.
got? What's
Oh my god! Just at the last bit, a sweat gland surgeon has entered our town.
Yeah.
Okay, what do we got? We got Quackers, 50
Yes.
style
Oh, I
diner.
love Quackers with the conjoined father-son
That's
twins.
mostly duck themed.
It's mostly duck. It's way more duck than 50s.
They're hard to combine.
It's just duck.
Well, there's the greaser duck.
Oh, yeah.
There's a
Yeah,
pic-
with
there's
the
one
duck-
picture for
with
it.
a
the
duck's
one
tail.
thing that, yeah.
And they serve burger fries. You know.
And their menu's on records.
Yeah. Other things on records, that's true, yeah.
Menu's on records.
Quacker, so I love Quacker.
Quackers, mate for life fries.
I believe is what the ducks do.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, totally. I love that. They have a saying at Quackers: "Fly south,
Fly south.
Fly south.
I do say that.
fly south."
And then north when you're done.
Okay, TownCon.
TownCon, which is it's the new town rule that you have to have town content
Town
in all of your
content.
music using this
tongue
algorithm. What's it called?
The tongue algorithm.
Yeah, it's not algorithm.
It's not an
It's-
algorithm.
Not algorithm.
It's just a system.
System. The
Yeah,
tongue
tongue
system.
system.
Town only. No other town. Gee, I hope you're from town. Where'd you come from? Elsewhere. I hope you're not from
Elsewhere,
elsewhere.
no. Yeah, okay.
And I mean, so this has caused a bit of a pandemic of no music on the radio.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
so music
hard.
is- yeah,
It's
'cause
people are
nothing
confused
gets
how to
through.
apply the tongue system.
And
Yeah.
are you allowed, if you were born from outside town but
Yeah.
grew up, does that count?
Exactly.
I actually think it's a pretty easy system to pass as long as you're making music from town because you qualify for 4 out of the
No, you
5.
all of you most of them you have to be from there, and then one.
Only one. It's like you
Where
may
did you
not.
say you were from
Where
again?
you say you're from.
Yeah. So
So should we amend that to be, it better be town?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
Well, maybe
No,
this will,
I like it being very vague.
it'll spur some like a lot of local music.
Well,
Yes.
this is what we're
Yeah.
hoping. So there's this kid. We didn't really name the kid, but
No, but yeah, Dave played.
But
the
I do
child.
feel like Dave. He had a song called "Dad, You're My Hero" that could be just the next hit in our town.
It's a short song.
It's short, but
Well,
it's
right to
written
put it
so
to the
far.
townies, we've had very creative townies out there send us amazing things, as we call our beautiful listeners.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to write the
song.
song,
Oh yeah, we'll play it.
What's the title again?
Dad, You're My Hero.
Dad, You're My Hero.
Yeah.
Short song,
Short song, send
Yeah.
it in.
electric guitar.
It could be the first. It could be the first song that gets played on the radio. So therefore, it's like played all the time.
all the time. It's a radio drought right now,
Yeah.
and all
Race.
they're just doing sports talk.
First
Yeah.
one we get, that's the song.
Yeah.
So I like that. The Geraldsons.
The Geraldsons,
Santa Geraldson does
Yeah.
feel canon.
Yeah.
I like this idea that there's like a regional version of Santa.
Yeah.
Well, it's like maybe this is the start. We can see Santa Geraldson then becomes like Santa all year long.
Yeah.
Well, I guess that was a King of the Hill episode with Bill. Anyways,
Yeah. I mean, we could do our own version.
What is Santa Geraldson's deal again? He's my neighbor.
He's your neighbor,
And
but
he doesn't.
But he's also the local Santa. I don't know.
But he believed he was just part of an idle threat.
Yeah, but
He thought he was playing. He thought he was like helping you, like to complete a threat. But then he started committing, and then you both were like, "He's gonna stay there." And then suddenly he had to like deal with it. But then he started overly committing to being Santa. So I think through that, he's like really taken to
been
being
coerced
Santa.
Yeah.
He's like
into being
actually
Santa.
like he was like coerced to do it, but now he's like he loves it. I think.
and then
accept that.
Dougie Howser MP is a TV show that's filmed in town.
We're still working out the kinks, but we're committed to it.
We're committed to it. What I was thinking though is this could also fall under TownCon,
Oh,
Oh yeah.
right?
100% it
Oh,
would.
and it passes.
It passes easily.
Yeah,
it's TownCon,
it's for
and
sure
so maybe
TownCon.
there's a tax credit.
Yeah.
So that's
it's
why they're filming there.
It's also a TV drought.
And it's all, how like everyone in New
Right.
York's like,
Yeah.
actually, I was an extra on Law and Order.
Yeah.
Every
Yeah.
actor in town's like, I did. I was
Yeah.
a judge.
yeah, of course.
Oh, you're from the place where they shoot the Poogie
Poogie
Howser
Howser.
MP.
Poogie Howser MP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Changed.
So yeah, I'm in it. I'm in a couple episodes.
Well, it's like Breaking
But we're
Bad.
recasting.
Yeah.
We're recasting, though.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Because
Yes,
we
Ronnie. We didn't really get to see where he ended up, but I don't think.
And then
Played by
and
both
then-
me and Dave.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
both played the lead, which
Yeah.
is interesting because he was fired and probably would have been replaced by one of you if we got there.
And just right at the end, just a sweat gland surgeon, maybe
Sweat
a
gland
boutique.
surgeon. Yeah,
a
it
boutique
seemed like
kind of.
it seemed like they hadn't had a lot of business because he was very excited about a down
Yeah.
payment that came in.
This is kind of like a plastic surgeon, one of those like cosmetic
real
surgeons.
cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Fired Martha, his longtime
Confused assistant.
Yeah,
But lots of great stuff.
yeah.
Well, you've given us
Well-
so much enrichment to our town.
Yeah, I'm
That-
sorry I didn't remember much about my childhood.
Oh,
No,
you
you brought
remembered
so
plenty.
or
much.
my neighborhood.
You remembered enough.
You remember plenty.
We focused on Dunbar. It was a Dunbar specific
It
little
was.
taste
This-
today.
This one's for sodas.
yeah,
Sodas,
yeah, sodas.
Simon's Kitchen,
Not being
the
able to
Max that
see
used to be there, the
Prince of
Dunbar
Thieves.
Library,
The neighbors with the dog. This has been the
Cheshire
town
Cheese
show.
Inn.
That's Dave Shumka. Dave, where can people find you?
I have a podcast called Stop Podcasting Yourself, and you guys have been on it many times.
Yes, and we love the show. And
Even Chris has been on it.
I have been on it.
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
that's true.
Yeah, along with Graham Clark, who we're going to get on the Town Show.
No, we have
eventually.
to.
Graham Clark, I mean, come on.
Then they'll have completed our set.
Thank you, Dave. You can email us anytime of day.
At
the Town Show at kellykelly.ca. Write a song, send that in, send us a voice memo.
Yes.
Also follow us on TikTok and Instagram at The Town Show.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Dougie Howser.
Dougie Howser, good night, everybody.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.